All of this has happened before, and it will all happen again. Peter Pan, Battlestar Galactica. One of them said it first. I don't know which. So yeah, after a long weekend away, we find ourselves in a place we've already been. I guess we gotta go back to Friday. I took the bike to work Thursday. Found it wouldn't rev up as high as I wanted it to. And then I parked it for the night. And when I woke up Friday morning, all hell broke loose. So yeah, welcome to garageLaverty, where the beer's always cold, and as you can see, shit is always broken. Tonight's episode brought to you by coffee, not beer, but you know, man's gotta get by on what he can get. So yeah, I wake up Friday morning with a gas fume headache in my bedroom and a big old puddle of gas under the bike. Running late for work, I hurriedly disconnected the tank, hustled off to work, and then directly to the racetrack for 2 days, and then to Mount St. Helens. And 3 days later, I'm back home here working on the bike. And discovering that every time you take a shortcut, it's bound to kick you in the ass. So, taking a lot of shortcuts on this bike. From throwing gas in it, presuming it would run, to going, oh, none of that crap could have gotten past the petcock filter, to, well, if I can't get the right petcock gasket, I'll get one that works, and a little bit of RTV. And tonight, I find myself here with the carburetors finally torn out of the bike like I should have done 2 weeks ago. Looking at all sorts of shenanigans that explain a whole hell of a lot. So, walk with me as I show you exactly what's all fucky. So first off, I lined the tank with Red Coat last week. And when I looked at the gas on Friday morning that was drained out on the floor, it was all a lovely shade of pink. And I don't think it's quite coming through on camera, but what little gas is left in this filter, also pink. So I gave it some 18 hours to dry when it said it needed 8, and apparently it did not completely dry. So from there, I just started tearing things out. And thanks to the lovely people at 250cc.com, I have now fired the emissions vacuum pump that does nothing but add more lines that can fail, and presumably 20 years ago helped save the earth. So now I've got all new vacuum lines running to the carburetors like those kindly people told me to do. I've got I've got all the plugs pulled out. I can't quite get to the wires, or to the plugs rather, but I'll figure that out tomorrow. Tonight, I got the carburetors out and tore them apart. And yeah, I was really hoping they were better than they were. So the first thing I did was pull the float bowl, and you can see all the crap that was sitting down in the damn things. So apparently a lot got past the float bowls, and I am most certainly due for a rebuild of the carburetors. Still waiting on the gaskets to show up, and I guess I'll just have to cope with that as long as it takes. As things go, though, I didn't like what I found other than the crap in the carburetors. Things you don't like to find when working on carbs. Missing screws. I gotta go buy some new screws. Other things, if we flip this over, you can see where the gasoline has stained the float. And also, you can see, this is the pilot screw. This is the master air fuel mix screw. And they're all supposed to be 2.5 turns out from closed. So, as these turns go, they're all very, very different for being the same distance from closed. So, yeah, I was hoping to not tear the carburetors out until I got the gaskets, but it seems to be a moot point now, because this isn't running again until I get a brand new petcock to fix the leak from Friday. and completely go through these carburetors, learn a whole ton, and rebuild the gaskets. Or, yeah, fuck it. Rebuild the gaskets. I'm going to go through and completely replace everything inside that's the soft part and clean out all this lovely crap that I come upon, because that is some nasty, nasty funk for something that supposedly had 2 filters between the carburetors and the fuel tank. So, fuel tank gonna be sitting over here for the next few days, and apparently I'm making an eBay order and all sorts of other crap. So, expect it to be a few days before the next update here on garageLaverty. So, until then, I'm gonna make do with what I got, and I hope you do too. So, till the next time we meet, go ride your bike.